Welcome to our fourth session of our Shea Homebuyer Seminar. Today we're going to take a look at, is it harder to get a mortgage now than in previous years?
Is getting a mortgage harder today than it was 5, 6, 7 years ago? And I'll tell you this, I answer that kind of two ways. Getting approved is about the same today as it was. You still have to have the same amount of income to pay the mortgage. You know, your debt ratio is about the same. You still have to have enough assets or enough money to close, as you always did. And you still must have good or excellent credit in order to get approved. What's different today is getting closed is a lot more challenging, a lot more rigorous. The amount of documentation that we're going to ask of you is surprising to a lot of people. Third grade report cards, what'd you get on that science project in 6th grade? Did you do a planet diorama? You know, all those things. Greater detail required on everything, and the rules sometimes to our buyers seem excessive or silly. You know what? They seem excessive and silly to us as well. Most important thing is, hey, we're on the same side here. I don't want to put you through the rickets. We want to work together to get all the documentation required to get your loan sold to the investor on Wall Street so you can enjoy your home. And I'll tell you that patience and cooperation through this process is rewarded. And so when people ask me, I heard getting a mortgage is a lot tougher today than it was in your past, I tell them, you know what, the approval process is about the same, but all the hoops you got to jump through to get the documentation together, it's a bit more onerous, but we work through it together. Why is it different today? Excellent question. Repayment risk versus repurchase risk. Prior to 2008, prior to the mortgage meltdown, if you will, the decisions were based on, will the customer repay that loan? Are they likely going to make that payment to us every single month? More emphasis was placed on credit history. They made their payments in the past, they're going to make their payments in the future. Okay? We had a lot more flexibility for common sense decisions. You know, you could take a look at somebody who maybe recently came out of nursing school and there's a huge demand for nurses, and we're like, you know what, we know they're going to make the income. Okay? It's easily established in the marketplace. You know what? We don't have that sort of flexibility today. Now we focus on repurchase risk. All of the underwriting decisions are based upon, will that investor on Wall Street buy my loan or not? No longer can I make the decision, you know what, I know that person is going to make their payment every single month. I'll stand behind them 100%. Doesn't matter if that investor won't buy it, I don't have money to lend anymore. So I have to be able to sell that house, or should we sell that mortgage? More emphasis placed on documentation, and certainly more rules-based decision than common sense decisions.
Thank you for watching our Shea Homebuyer Seminar. Until next time, please watch our other informative YouTube videos, check out our blog site, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.